Hello world, welcome to my reaction to this Nintendo Direct. Hello JMT, hello Mirage, hello Nettie, hello Senior Sally. I know you said you have to go to work, but I hope you have a good day. Hello M1, hello Rain Enjoyer, I hope you have a good day as well. Hello Dustin. Yes, I woke up at like 9:15, and before that I woke up at 8, and before that I woke up at like 7 or something like that. This is a very early morning for me. This is a very early morning. It's 10 a.m. It's not that early. For someone who goes to bed usually at 5 and wakes up at like 1, yes, this is early. Hello Gingerveer, hello Alias. Hope you guys are doing well. Yep, 4 to 5 a.m. has become my usual. But yeah, it was funny yesterday. Last night, because I was trying to go to bed early, and I did go to bed early. I went to bed like at around 1:45 for this, and it was funny because it turns out my sleep schedule has not only affected me, it has also affected Cody, because that self-employment sleep schedule. Believe it or not, it actually comes from me working the evening shift at my previous job. Because when I worked at my previous job, I would work from 1:30 to like 9:30, 10, and then it would take me like an hour to get home. So I would get home at like 10:45, 11, and then I would spend like I would eat dinner, and then I would edit. So yeah, but Cody likes to sleep in my room from like 11 p.m. to whenever I go to bed, and he doesn't like it when I send him to his own bed early. So when I sent him to bed at like 12:30, he was instead of going to bed, he was just walking around the house super restless and like checking on everyone else to see if there was anyone else awake who could keep him company while he slept. So I ended up letting him back into my room and leaving the light on so that he could have somewhere to sleep while I got ready for bed, and then I sent him to his own bed. But yeah, he somehow, it's like baked into his internal clock, he knows when I try to send him to bed early. It's really funny. All right, we're starting. Let's go. I want to be here for Silksong's reveal. If nothing happened, I'm literally only here for Silksong. I don't own a Switch, so this is... I have zero stake in this. 1080p, please. Erdrick's legacy is passed down through the ages. Is this Dragon Quest? I've never played a Dragon Quest game, but I feel like this is not that. Hello, Mident. I'm glad you could join us. Every day is going well. Looks a bit like Octopath. It does. I love the HD 2.5 art style. I'm glad a lot more games are adopting it. Yeah. Oh, I do want to say, like, congrats to all the other games in here. Like, even if Silksong is not announced here, it will be cool to see upcoming games. Oh, it is Dragon Quest. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D remake.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for
I've never played a Dragon
Nintendo
Quest
Direct.
game.
Today,
Maybe one day if I
we'll
own a
be
Switch,
providing
that'll change.
information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have
Yeah.
a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo
It was
Switch
very
2
much a
on
surprise
April 2nd.
that
So please
this
tune
was
in for
announced
that as well.
yesterday.
What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
Oh,
Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information.
was that
in the
1 and
future.
2? I thought it said 3. Am I really that
Okay,
tired
Let's see the first batch of
that I
demos.
misread the title like that?
Escape from dire straits.
Nah, it's okay. We don't boo other games here. Silksong will come, don't worry.
Until oxygen zero.
It was a fake out. No hope, no rescue.
Help me. Please.
Wait, isn't this yeah, Nirvana or yeah, AI the Somnium
The
Files.
latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special
Kaname
agent with a
Date.
sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
Oh wait, isn't this the first? Yeah, this is AI the
Into a
Somnium
subject's
Files.
dreams to
Is this like a
reveal
remake or
clues
something?
hidden deep within their psyche. And solve mind-bending puzzles in an
Oh
explorable
no,
environment.
Nettie.
Everything you learn
The
will bring
internet.
you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris. No Sleep for Kaname Date from The Somnium Files launches on the Nintendo Switch system July 25th.
So is it like DLC?
Unleash the
I guess.
supernatural.
You can almost see the pixels. To be fair, I have this on ultra low latency, so that might be playing into it because I wanted you guys to be able to engage in real time with me
A
for the
classic
stream.
Atlas action RPG returns with
What
remastered
is this?
HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
I was gonna say this looked like an Atlas game.
In the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural cases. Fight in real-time battles alongside demons you summon.
Wow.
Work
That's
with
actually
your
pretty
demons
cool.
to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons into allies.
I'm sure
Demons
this
can
will be no
also
surprise
useful outside
because
of
I'm a
battle.
filthy Persona casual, but I've never heard of
Their
this.
powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
But it's cool that Atlas is bringing back a lot of their
Guide Raido through a series of
older
strange
games.
incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th. Pre-orders begin later today on
Okay.
Nintendo eShop.
I wonder if that's coming to other systems.
Consume darkness. With your memories
Oh,
gone, you have been
the
summoned
Pac-Man
to a
game is coming to
strange,
Switch.
unfamiliar world, where you're
You
greeted
should play
by a
Persona
yellow
at some
orb
point.
known
It's
as Puck.
really good.
But who is this spherical stranger? More than a
Wait, did they-
mysterious maze-like world. Your
Did I hear that
battle for
right? They
survival
called him
begins.
Pac? Your sphere
As Puck
companion is
guides
named.
you on
Oh,
your journey,
Puck.
You'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your
Puck man.
surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before. But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to
Holy
unleash
crap.
powerful attacks.
Puck man has become mecha.
By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on
This is
Nintendo
pretty
Switch
goofy.
July 18th. The rhythmic march begins. Remasters of Patapon and Patapon
Patapon?
2 are drumming onto Nintendo
feel like
Switch
I've vaguely
as
heard of
one
this.
bundle. Play your
Delta
drum
Rune
to the
Silksong
beat
fans be
and give
fighting in
different
chat right now?
commands to the Patapon
Yeah, I
army.
figured.
For example, Patapon advances them forward, while Patapon has them attack.
Interesting.
And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
Huh. That actually sounds really
From the
interesting.
force-riding Kibapon to the shield-savvy Tatepon. Build up your battalion
hello,
to
Falk.
take on
Glad you could join
hordes
us.
of
Hope your day's
fierce
going well.
foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
Oh, that's cool. You can show the commands at the bottom.
Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
And you were supposed to be that. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Welcome
knew
to
that.
Zephyr Town, a cozy
Hello,
place
Zephyr Town.
nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
You want Tomodachi Life? Story of Seasons Grand
First
Bazaar.
cropping up on the Nintendo DS
I mean,
system,
it could happen,
this
maybe.
immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals.
Story of Seasons. I haven't played.
Then sell your
But I
produce
heard
and other
nothing.
wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow,
Farming
you'll
life
help
is
the
so few.
once famous market regain its former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
You can
I'm
also
sure people
get
are
to know the
excited for
locals
this.
I'd like
I know
to
Story of
spend more
Seasons is
time
pretty
with
big.
and maybe nurture a relationship.
Hello,
if you
Momo. I'm glad you
find
could
that
join us. Every day
special
is going
someone.
well. Silksong was not announced yet. So far, you've missed
Plus, taking advantage of Zephyr Town's windy
Dragon
conditions
Quest,
can make
the
travel
remake,
and other
the
tasks
HD2D remake.
a breeze.
What else?
The winds of change
DLC
are
coming
coming,
to AI, the
and your
Somnium
new life
Files.
on the farm begins when
Story
of Seasons
of
Grand
Seasons.
Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system.
A
August
remaster
27th.
of an old Atlas game called Rhydon, and
Please
Shadow
look
Labyrinth.
forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series.
Hello, KK. I'm glad you could join us. Every day is going well.
Please take a look at this.
Hello, Jolly. Glad you could join us as well. I hope all of your days are going swimmingly. Momo, did your professor end class early specifically because of the direct? I have to know. Ooh, Metroid Prime 4. I know a lot of people are excited for this. He did? Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
It looks cool.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Metroid would be another game I would play if I got a Switch.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Oh my gosh, you can scan? Holy crap. Oh. Yeah, Falco.
She's not
Don't miss
alone,
your
though.
trim.
Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
How long do Nintendo Directs usually take? Nintendo said this was going to be 30 minutes. So we're already almost halfway done.
As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Oh yeah, Switch fun. Oh my goodness, I'm
These
so tired.
powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Ooh.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
So like brand new psychokinesis gameplay. Hello, cool kiddo. Glad you could join us. Our day's going well. Genuinely don't think there will be Silksong news. Maybe not, but you know, enough stuff has happened within the last month that like I want to believe that stuff is coming. Although if Silksong does not show up here or at the April 2nd direct, I'm not going to do any more reactions regarding possible Silksong. I'll just give up. This looks like Halo revamped. It actually does, kind of. Is that an evil Metroid? Or is that a new skin?
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
Yeah, Silksong Co-op's incredibly strong with this direct, with how they, you know,
let's
the
move on
ARG,
to some more headlines.
the possible ARG with the cake and the changing of the profile and
Stir up some
the
mischief?
copyright, year being
Once
changed.
upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the
Oh.
newest potionista of the Cursed
Disney's
Cafe,
Villains
you'll
Cursed
craft
Cafe.
concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange
Interesting
elixirs.
idea.
Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from
Hang on, I gotta
Yzma,
blow my nose,
you
I'm
can
gonna mute.
upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
That is actually a pretty funny concept for a game.
Summon a spellbinding adventure.
Ooh, another HG 2.5 game.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use
Kind of
magic
appreciate how
circles
quick
to perform
and to
rituals,
the point these Nintendo Directs are. Yeah,
fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch
I
in
also
training
appreciate
to
that.
skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class.
this looks cool.
Hang out with friends at their homes.
Okay, you
Take
know,
on various jobs to help
maybe
pay
there
for
are.
tuition.
I'm trying to think if there would be enough
Or use the
games because I
spells
would
you've learned
only get
to
the
craft and
Switch
sell
for
original
exclusive games.
Plus, up to 4 players
So
can make magic
I'm wondering
together in
how many
online
games that would
co-op.
actually be. Because
Explore this
I don't really care
whimsical
about
world on the
Mario,
road to graduation and beyond.
but like this looks interesting.
Are you ready for a
Xenoblade, I'd
spellbinding
play.
journey?
Zelda, I'd play. Maybe Fire Emblem.
Enrollment begins when Witchbrook
Maybe
flies
Dragon
onto
Quest.
Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Although Dragon Quest is not a Switch exclusive, is it? Dragon Quest is on other platforms.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await. set off on a fantastical mission
But
to
really games just
eliminate a
released on PC?
mysterious
Yeah.
deity.
You've been
In
looking
this
forward to that one?
hand-drawn
Oh, nice, Jolly.
platforming adventure, you'll explore an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty
Yeah, that
cane
one
with
did look really
magical
good.
parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the
Oh, please.
enchanting world.
Maybe one day.
Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when The Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday.
This one's also on Steam. I know that. I have this one wish listed on
Celebrate the
Steam.
40th
Actually,
anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series.
Gradius.
Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come
Oh.
with multiple versions,
Are there all-
including ones from different regions.
So are
and
they all
launch
in the
years.
same series?
Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Holy crap! We're getting a third Salamander, not a Life Force
Gradius
though.
Origins launches on the Nintendo
After the
Switch
first
system
Life Force,
August
they
7th.
really didn't
Pre-orders
like the
begin
first Life
later
Force.
Today on Nintendo eShop. Battle to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in
That'd
each
pay
lane to
$60 for
fight
games been out
monsters
50
in
years.
rhythm-based
Classic Nintendo.
combat. Keep the cadence going with epic boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem
Oh my
awaits
gosh,
in
Celeste.
the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout
I didn't
for
know that
more
was coming.
DLC in the future.
Oh my gosh.
Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch. later
Now I
today.
have to get it. Celeste DLC.
Let's see what's in store.
Now I have to get it.
Welcome to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores
Tamagotchi
galore.
Plaza.
Design glasses at the eyewear shop. Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist.
Tamagotchis
And
are
arrange
very
plates
dead.
at the
I've
afternoon
never had a
tea shop.
Tamagotchi.
12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town livelier than before. With over 100 new and classic Tamagotchi,
Perished
business
ages
is
ago.
sure to be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th.
Alright, Pokemon time. I think I did hear that new one's coming. Yeah, Pokemon Legends ZA.
Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also
Huzzah.
appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City.
PNG buildings.
To make it easier for
Zaza.
people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan. Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City. Scattered all over town are wild zones.
Ooh.
These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live comfortably, even within the city.
That zone looking pretty wild.
You can catch Pokemon here. But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety.
So they're basically like
There are
zoos
Pokemon that live
that you can
outside
invade.
wild zones too. Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City.
Looking at this is like way more lame than
But-
the Legends world.
When night falls, the city's aura transforms.
Oh.
Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones.
That's kind of hilarious when it's like night falls,
If
and
you're
then the whole
spotted, they'll
town
challenge you to
becomes
battle.
like. This is like almost framing the Pokemon trainers as like a
Strike
gang
first
who
before
takes
being
over the
seen,
streets
and
at
you'll land a
night
surprise attack. During battles, using a super
fight
effective
each other.
move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some
What's my favorite
can
Pokemon? I
power
don't know
up
if I have one.
even
I've never
more.
played a Pokemon game except for Pokemon Go.
You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
Oh. So you work your way through the
Trainers who
entire
reach
alphabet.
the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are two sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
All right.
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms between day and night. It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there.
Hi.
The game you're about to see boop,
What the
doesn't
heck?
have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop. You wanna see?
Oh, is this actually Tamagotchi Life?
Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop.
Interesting. Oh,
It sounds easy,
a horror game?
but the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm?
Oh. Interesting. Rhythm had them, but different.
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
What is this? Oh, you have to remember which one is you as well.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
Oh, it is Rhythm Heaven.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Jolly, you got it right on the money.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry.
Oh,
in the
Nettie, you
Rhythm
also
Heaven
got it
series.
as well. I didn't see that.
It includes lots of music produced by renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system.
The use
Please
of
take a
digital
look.
games on your system?
With
What does
game
that mean?
cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Uh-huh.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with.
Okay.
Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
Wait, so how does that work?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system.
That's a very interesting concept.
If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want.
Okay, that's pretty
Just
cool.
as if you had inserted a physical game card.
So that means
With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to 2 systems.
okay, up to 2 systems. Okay.
Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time.
So that means if you and your sibling both have Switches, you only have to buy 1 copy of the game. That's pretty cool. Oh,
You can
okay.
also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending.
Doesn't this lose
And
them
who
money?
you're lending
Yes,
it
it
to.
would.
And you're done.
Because you
They
would
can now
only
play
have to
on
buy
their own
1 game
system.
for 2 people.
You can only lend 1 game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital
Okay.
games even easier
I
to
mean,
use.
that's
Virtual game card.
that for Nintendo. That is extremely
Virtual Game
consumer
Card
friendly.
feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
Lets you have the game on multiple
This
devices
feature
with
is
one
planned
purchase.
to be
Yeah.
added via a system update in late April. Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch
For
games.
Nintendo, that's a pretty big deal. That's pretty consumer friendly considering Nintendo's known for the opposite usually. Hello, Dylan. I'm glad you could join us. Every day is going well. Little do we know they're siphoning our souls. Dear villagers, this looks interesting. If Dear Villagers is available on other platforms, I might check that out. I'll have to put that on my list. Blues Lagoon. Probably some people can transfer games to the Switch 2 easier. Oh, probably, actually.
Uncover history.
That
once
actually
more.
makes sense because, like,
An
I guess
HD
if you were to
remaster
put
of
your
Saga
account,
Frontier 2 is venturing
like
onto
transfer your
Nintendo
account
Switch.
from Switch 1 to Switch 2, that
Meet
might not
Gustav,
guarantee that
the
your
Royal
library
Heir,
would transfer.
And Will the Explorer. 2 heroes whose fates and legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that
Brand new
expand the
events.
vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful
Clan
bosses.
life is so
What histories will you uncover through the ages?
I've heard okay things about it.
Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch
This
later
ourselves pretty?
today. Monumental adventures await.
Yeah, that one did look good.
Embark on
I've heard of the
peaceful
Saga
journeys
series.
across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander
I'm surprised
through
these weren't already
isometric
on the Switch.
worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions
Yeah,
to
Monument
discover,
Valley is really good.
and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people. A different journey awaits in Monument Valley 2. Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the secrets of the sacred geometry. Both games
Oh.
contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first 2 Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders
Nice.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3 setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Did we know Monument Valley 3 was a thing? I don't remember. Is that the first time we've seen that?
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Everybody's Golf.
Game, time your button press just right, and take your shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots.
Alright, well, according to my clock, we've
In the
already gone over
single-player
30
challenge
minutes.
mode, compete in tournaments and face off against
I guess
a
they did
range
say
of
about
rivals
30
to
minutes,
become
so it's
the
not like...
ultimate golfer. In Wacky Golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or
You have enough golf for
obstacles might
Nintendo Switch
fall.
Sports?
It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the
Leo's a
fairway
professional
together
golf
locally
player?
or in online play.
I don't remember the last time I
So
touched a
just
golf
relax
club outside of mini golf.
And get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots lands on Nintendo Switch this year.
Nice. Oh.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of
Oh,
15,
nice.
including the likes of the spectacular
People are
Spider-Man
definitely gonna love this.
and the ferocious Wolverine to take
Watch
on
it
the
releases
challenge.
tomorrow? I know.
From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities.
I'm considering
And
getting an
swap
early
between
start
your
on it.
team of 2 at any time.
Because if I start, it occurred to me that if I
Advantage of your
start early,
team's
no one
strengths
can
to
backseat me.
overwhelm your foes.
Everyone else will be figuring
Plus,
it out
up to
alongside
4
me.
players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
That's pretty cool.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Last game. Not Silksong. Alright, we got it. We did not, or we didn't get it.
I'm a buckle. Tornado saw Hanji Boston yesterday.
Alright, April 2nd it is. To be fair, I was wondering if it was like, if they were going to stick with the April 2nd thing. So. Oh, is this actually Tomodachi Life?
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
Oh, hello, Diadem Madam. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Glad you could join us. Every day is going well.
Did you want to talk?
Interesting.
Glad that was only a dream.
Wow.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
All right.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Not a game. Okay.
Since 2011, Nintendo Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
Okay.
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today.
Oh my gosh.
which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
They're launching an app.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
All right.
Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
All right. I don't own a Switch, so I won't. Thank you, though.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
All right, goodbye. All right, so that was the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, you know, Silksong not on there. But there is still the April 2nd update. Or the April 2nd Direct showing of the Switch 2, which I will try to react to as well. And then after that, if Silksong is not there, I don't think I'll be reacting to another Nintendo Direct again, because I have no incentive to. I don't own a Switch. So yeah, I have no stake in this race apart from Silksong. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless, even though there was no Silksong. There were actually, like, if I did own a Switch, there were quite a few games on there that I'd be really excited for. Yeah, you don't own a Switch, so didn't care about any of that. Some of the games look cool, though, if they're cross-platform. Yeah, exactly. One of the live demos is taking place in your city in May. That's awesome. I hope you're able to go and experience it. Yeah. But yeah, there were like Dragon Quest was really cool. Metroid Prime was really cool, even though I know I won't be able to play that. Yeah, quite a few things that like I feel like would excite me if I was a Nintendo person. So yeah. We were not promised Silksong, and yet you're disappointed. I feel like Silksong would not be announced in a Direct, more like a award show or Next Fest. I feel like, yeah, like Summer Games Fest would make sense for the Silksong announcement, but like everyone keeps saying it's like everyone associates it with Nintendo because that's where it was like originally revealed. So everyone thinks that it's gonna be, and like I don't want to take the I don't want to miss out, so I don't want to take the risk that it's like going to be there and I'm gonna be missing out on it. But oh well, it is what it is. April 2nd. I am curious about the Switch 2 because, like, you know, maybe I'll be convinced to pick up a Switch 2 when it comes out. Because at this point, I don't know if I want to get an original Switch. Like, if the Switch 2 has, like, pretty powerful specs, like, on, like, kind of on par with, like, my PS5 or something, maybe I'd pick up a Switch 2 and pick up all the back catalog of games, of exclusives. But yeah, we'll see. All right, I'm going to go back to bed for a little bit, I think. So I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you all for joining me for watching this Direct. And I will see you guys in whatever you decide to watch me in next. Goodbye. Goodbye. So long. Farewell. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Adios.